0-2 coming. Swing and a fly ball toward right center into the alley. Bradley on a run. Jackie dives. Oh, he caught it. He laid out, made a sensational play. Runner tags. He'll advance into third. Jackie Bradley, Superman.
From one of the more hitter-friendly yards in the big leagues, a look at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All Stars and the National League All Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on the show. I'll be joined in a moment by Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, but first, let's give you a look at this year's American and National League All-Star starters. As this year, fans cast close to 400 million votes online, a staggering number. Final preparations being made down on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League All-Star Game on the show, and it comes your way next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 National League All Star.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star game. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the American League All-Stars as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. Gerald Vaughn will get the ball to pitch against these guys, and he'll be given the task of really focusing on keeping these guys off the base paths. That means to be successful, he's got to focus on keeping the ball in the strike zone and avoiding the unnecessary walks. And there you see a look at the defensive starters for the National League. The leadoff hitter makes his way toward the plate, and we are ready for baseball. Now the first pitch of the night is looked at for ball one as we get underway right at 7:05 on the nose.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
First pitch, 7:05.
The next pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Here comes a 1-2. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike one or strike two, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike three, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
There's Robbie Cano now. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Cano waiting on the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready with the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. 2-2 pitch on the way. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
Full count pitch on its way. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Fouled back. He'll try it again, 3-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bonds will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Well, that was a struggle with a capital S, but he finally gets him to lift the fly ball here to end the 9-pitch at bat. That'll take some life out of the arm.
Number 27 will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled straight back. Now the pitch. Ball 1. Got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Ready now on 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. It's the American League nothing. National Leaguers coming to bat. It's the Major League Baseball All Star Game exclusively on the show. Starting lineup for the NL Stars looks like this. They'll match up against a former wide receiver turned reliever turned starter, the hard-throwing right-hander Jeff Samardzija. Here's a look now at the defensive alignment they'll have to contend with. And now to the bottom of the first inning as the leadoff hitter is set to start things out.
For the National League, third baseman, number 3.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. And the NL is on the board first. It's 1-0.
And a good swing right there gets them the first run of the ball game here in the bottom of the first. And we always talk about the importance of getting off to a fast start, so you can be sure they're pretty happy about this one.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now.
4-1. I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
And now a pitch on the way. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
It's worth noting that he's leaving the ball up here to these first few hitters. He's already bitten him once. He's lucky it didn't bite him here.
Barry Bonds will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. Now here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
The pitch. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
And on 0-2, this is where he's got you right where he wants you. He was one of 13 guys last year with over 200 strikeouts, so he's probably going to be gunning for one right here.
Now the pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, he's made 5 or 6 quality pitches in this inning, but he just made the one bad one. And you can bet that's the one he's going to remember when he gets back to the dugout. Good job here, though, because he bounced back to retire the next 2 guys that he faced.
Stepping in now, Trevor Story. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One on the way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Here he comes, 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, he's allowed 1 home run in the inning already. Maybe he's just a little gun-shy out there. It did not look like he wanted any part of that guy on 3-1, and he winds up putting him on.
Mark McGuire will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. First pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. He waits. Now the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
This is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that, so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
One pitch on the way. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
A 2-1 offering. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. The guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
The 3-1 is on the way, and this is hit well towards the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Second inning coming up. It's the National League 1 and the American League nothing. Dale Tomlinson leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Right fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
Now here's the first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded foul. The 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Here he comes on 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And now on the mound after the leadoff walk, you put yourself in a situation where you're going to give these guys a good chance to get that run right back. I mean, here's where he'll need to try to get the next guy to hit something on the ground.
Jake Taylor will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk.
Come on, guys, turn 2.
First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
Nobody out, runner on first. He's ready. Now the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
He's set. Now the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Now the 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out and show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
Into the box now, Thomas Hawk, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Double play, he'll say it, and you know.
He's ready now. The pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
The 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's how you neutralize a leadoff walk. He settles down, gets his focus back, and delivers back-to-back strikeouts.
Number 87.
Number 87 will get his first opportunity now. Here's the first offering. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. From the stretch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Pitch count already becoming a factor. He's at 34 now, still not out of the second inning.
Here's the 1-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now another 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Here he comes on 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away.
And that's an important factor, too, because that's the tying run over there at first base. So he's likely scoring on an extra base hit.
3-2, here it is. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now 2-1 in favor of the AL.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
In now, Roger Doran.
From the Cleveland Indians.
And a bouncing ball, foul.
Roger Doran.
Here's the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the American League 2 and the National League 1. Nick Savage will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Leading off for the National League. Designated hitter, Nick Savage.
First pitch to him. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Here's the 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this will be fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And after your guys just gave you 2 runs the last half inning, you don't want to start giving them right back. A leadoff walk? No way. You can't do that right now.
Michael Lee digs in at the plate. First pitch coming. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Comes set, now the pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Down low again, it's 2-1.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Let's get him to second, all right?
Here it comes, 2-1. To 2-2 now.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
A runner at first with no outs here. Here comes a 2-2. And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Number 27 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting 8 from the Arizona Diamondbacks, second baseman, David Lee.
David Lee will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and 1 away now. First offering on the way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. There's a swing and a ground ball. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Around third and being waved on home. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
And that play was just an absolute mess. I mean, you want to see a manager lose his mind? Try letting a guy score from first on an error. And that's an absolute gift of a run there.
Here's Buster Posey now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. One out and a runner on second base. The 1-0. This is hit on the ground but foul. Now the 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 2-2 coming. Full count. 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now there are 2 ways you can go here as a pitching coach. So he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. Some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. You know, other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot act.
Number 3 will stand in to try to duplicate his first at-bat where he homered to open the inning.
Now's our chance. Let's go.
First pitch coming. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
That's not a sight you want to see this early as a starting pitcher. 40 pitches already.
First and second now. One man out. The 1-0 pitch. Downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Is on the way. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
You could tell he never did want to give in to him out there. I don't blame him. The first home run was all I needed to see.
Andrew McCutcheon will take his cuts now with a big opportunity to give his club the lead here. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to shortstop. Cano for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded. We played 2 full, and we are tied 2-2. Michael Lambert is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 7, Michael Lambert.
Mike Trout will step in here to start their half of the 3rd with the top of the order to follow.
Left fielder, Mike Trout.
Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1.
What are you looking at? What game are you looking at, huh?
1-0 on the way. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Here's the 2-2 offering. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
You know, there's no such thing as a routine grounder with this guy. If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
Standing in now, number 77. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. The 1-0 home. 2-0 now.
And after the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
1 out, nobody on. 2-0 on the way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for route number 2.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here it comes. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled straight back. Now here's the pitch. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Two out, nobody on. Here's the 2-2 home. Fouled back. Now another 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go in the American League. We'll go to the bottom of the third, all even at 2 apiece. Ricky Vaughn will come in and pitch now.
For the American League, number 99, Ricky Vaughn.
Barry Bonds will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And now a pitch on the way. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, He's now taking a 3-2 lead.
I'll tell you what, there is no better feeling for a hitter after being backed off the plate than to turn around and do this on the next pitch. That is just the ultimate. You think you can intimidate me? Think again.
Stepping in now, Trevor Story. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Base is empty here with nobody out. And the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here comes a 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Now the 2-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Into the box, Mark McGuire. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready now on 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. So 1-2 with one away. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now.
Boy, just so late on that fastball, and you're not too surprised about that when you're facing a reliever that throws as hard as this guy does. And it's an easy play at first to take it himself for the out.
In now, Nick Savage. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Now the 1-0. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. Here's the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field. And for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. Solo shot here to left, and it's given the National League a 4-2 lead.
Yeah, here it is again on 2-1. Let's take a look. Yeah, that ball belt high, middle in, sitting on a tee. He was looking one pitch, one spot, and he got it.
Into the box now, Michael Lee. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. So So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 3 innings complete. It's the National League 4 and the American League 2. Number 65 will be the new pitcher.
For the National League, number 65.
Number 27 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Out the 4th inning, center fielder, number 27.
Fouled straight back. The pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One pitch on the way. Up high, 2-1 now.
Oh, really?
Now the 2-1. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And over the scoreboard, home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
And you know, the only way you're going to tie this guy up on the inner half is if you go up and in. If you leave it belt high, he can handle that pitch, and he handled that one all right.
Stepping in now, Dale Tomlinson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Here's the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Now here's the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's the way you want to see guys respond after giving up a home run. You know, some guys, they go into a shell, they hang their heads. Some guys get a little gun shy, they start to nibble at the corners. This guy, he gets teed off, and he comes right after the next guy in the lineup. If I'm a pitching coach, that's what I want to see.
Standing in now, Jake Taylor, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Three runs, just 2 hits, 1 error in the contest for the American League. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. There to take it in is McCutcheon now for route number 2.
The shortstop,
Thomas Hawk will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The next 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the National League 4 and the American League 3. Felix Hernandez is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 34, Felix Hernandez.
David Lee will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance.
Second baseman, David Lee.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
The 1-0.
Here we go.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers. But he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Two-0 count. The pitch. Swing. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, not catcher, number 28, Buster.
Buster Posey will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Now the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. One 0 on the way. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And this will carry him over that short outfield fence down there for a ground rule double.
Yeah, he gives this ball a pretty good ride out there, and I don't think he was going to be thinking about 3 anyway, but you see the ball pop up and over the wall, so he'll stop at second with the ground rule double.
In now, number 3. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the fourth. 1-0 pitch now. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Now the 3-0 offering. That one's in there, 3-1. On the way. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder,
Andrew McCutchen will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. Now the first pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's a 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. 2 out here and a runner at second. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
Now the 3-1 pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on it, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Number 27 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. NL leaves one, then it remains a 4-3 game. Steven Strasburg will come in and pitch now.
For the National League, number 37, Steven Strasburg.
Number 87 will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time.
Designated hitter, number 87.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Strasburg on 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good strong throw to first to get him easily.
Into the box, Roger Doran. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. And now a pitch on the way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. We're in the fifth inning of a 4-3 ball game here. 1-1 on the way. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
We'll show you this delivery again in show motion. I mean, this is a big guy out there, and he relies on throwing a good, hard fastball. So he's got to have everything in perfect alignment to get those few extra miles per hour. And that's part of what makes him such a good pitcher.
Into the box now, Mike Trout. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Here comes the 2-0. Trout with a big swing, but he jumped out a bit too much as this one will curl foul. Ready on 2-1. 2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike two.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Two pitch on the way. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Here's the full count offering. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Number 77 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
He's set. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. Three runs, just 2 hits. 1 error in the contest for the American League. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
And you wonder if sometimes he was just getting a little too preoccupied out there with the speed at first base, and he totally loses focus on the guy at the plate. And now that essentially is going to work like a stolen base, and he's into scoring position now on the wild pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
We saw this in his last start. He just hasn't been able to find that put-away pitch with 2 strikes that you got to have at this
point. 2-2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Boy, he is all over the place out there right now. Maybe he's actually left-handed and he just doesn't realize it.
The 3-2 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
That is just a great at-bat right there. Anytime you go from down 0-2 in the count to working out a walk, well, let me tell you, that ain't easy to do. And that's all about having a really good feel for the strike zone.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and 2 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the National League 4 and the American League 3. Michael Pineda will be the new pitcher.
Pitching for the American League, number 35, Michael Pineda.
Barry Bonds will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1 home. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Here he comes on 2-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
We'll take another look at the sequence here on Show Track. Now, as we watch, notice that it's all hard stuff through the first 4 pitches. But then on pitch number 5, he finally turns to something off speed, and that leaves the hitter with no chance.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Standing in now, Trevor Story, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Here's the 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Mark McGuire will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. First pitch on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The next pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-1. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the National Leaguers, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Casey Jansen will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 44, Casey Jansen.
Number 27 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far. Has some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
Now here it comes. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. And the pitch. Fouled back. Here's another 0-2. Way outside. 1-2.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Strike him out!
The pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, right fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
Dale Tomlinson will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Here he comes on 2-1. Oh, he shoots this one on into center field for a base hit.
Well, this offense has pretty much been shut down here into the 6th inning. That's just their 3rd hit of the ball game, so time has come for them to start trying to put something together.
Jake Taylor will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. From the belt, the pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
Here's the 1-2. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's another 1-2. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he got that first out easy enough when he came on, but now it's back-to-back hits here with 1 away. So he's going to have to bear down now and make sure that this thing doesn't get any worse.
Thomas Hawk will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. First pitch coming. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and it's now 6-4.
Well, he was 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts coming into the at-bat, but he takes out some frustrations on that swing. He got every bit of that one.
In now, number 87. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Three runs already home here. The 1-1 home. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. One, 2. This is foul right side. He'll try again. 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Here now the 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. McCutchen is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now back first baseman,
Roger Doran will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Pitch on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
And you kind of get the sense that his head isn't in it right now. You got to put all your concentration into that hitter. You can leave worrying about the pass for your film session tomorrow.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. The 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Full count offering on its way. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Lee is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the American League 6 and the National League 4. Diego Wolf will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
29, Diego Wolf.
Nick Savage will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Here's the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now the 1-2. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Well, a lot of people wonder how to throw a knuckle curve, but you'll see it here. It's a little tough to see, but that index finger really gets tucked back into the seam of the baseball, and that's what gives it the rotation and movement.
Into the box, Michael Lee, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Here it comes. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Tomlinson is there, 2 down.
And that's actually a lot tougher play than it looks out there in right field. You know, sometimes off of a right-hander's bat, that ball can kind of curl away from you, but he stays right with it to put it away.
David Lee will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Two out, nobody on. Here comes the 2-0. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. NL down in order. They trail it here 6-4. Back here on the show. The American League out front in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Cody Allen is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Mike Trout will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Swing and a shot toward right center. And a perfect start to the 7th as this should be extra bases. Around first, Trout on his way to second now. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
That's great production here out of the number 9 hole, leading off the inning. The managers like to think of those number 9 guys as sort of a second leadoff man, and he takes that to heart as he's in the scoring position already with a leadoff double.
Miguel Cabrera will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Here comes the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
I don't think he's going to want to throw that pitch in that same location again ever in his life to this guy.
The 3-1 coming. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Yeah, a close pitch to take on a 3-1 count. But this might have been just a little bit outside. He winds up losing him.
Jose Altuve will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they'll add one more to the total as the score moves to 7-4 now.
The batter, number 27.
Tom Glavine will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Adam Jones will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Comes set, now the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Big pitch here, 1-2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. First and second here with nobody out. Again, a 1-2. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh, it's just so nice to be able to bring in a reliever that can get you a ground ball. Sure enough, first batter he faces, he gets him to hit the ball on the ground, and it turns into a very important double play.
Nelson Cruz will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Pause, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Stretch time now here in Cincinnati. It's the American League 7 and the National League 4. Miguel Cabrera is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 20.
Jose Altuve will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Number 30, Jose Altuve.
Adam Jones will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Nelson Cruz will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Aroldis Chapman will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Aroldis Chapman.
Buster Posey will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Capture it. Buster Posey.
And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
1-0 on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready now on 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here he comes again, 1-2. In the air to left center. Trout arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, number 3.
DJ Peterson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
DJ Peterson.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get one at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
And now a pitch on the way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Chapman ready, the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew.
Corey Dickerson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Dickerson.
And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Now the 2-0. Think he would have liked the green light there. It's 2-1.
You know what guy throws hard when his changeup's at 89?
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ready with the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Barry Bonds would be next. Now here's the pitch. And a full count now, 3-2.
He's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Three-two, here it comes. Now a ball lined into right field, and a great at-bat off the bench that time.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Sammy Sosa will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 21, Sammy Sosa.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. From the stretch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch, and he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-2, and he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike 3.
Here comes a 2-2. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. The 2-2 one more time. Out of play. Ready with another 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And now, 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Now the payoff pitch home. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. One left for the National Leaguers. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. DJ Peterson is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 46.
Corey Dickerson will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Center field, number 6, Corey Dickerson.
Sammy Sosa will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Sosa. Your attention, please.
Called to the bullpen now as on comes the right-hander Jonathan Papelbon. Jonathan Lucroy is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And it ain't coming back. This ball is gone. He comes off the bench and promptly sends it right out of here. It's a solo shot for Jonathan Lucroy, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Oh, that's a huge home run right here in the 8th, because that moves the lead to 4 runs now. Of course, a lot can happen between now and the bottom of the 9th, but for the time being, you wonder if they even need to turn to their closer in what would be a non-save situation.
Manny Machado will come on as a pinch hitter. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And I'll tell you, this is a great matchup. A couple of alpha dogs out there. That probably won't be the last fastball we're going to see.
Machado now on 0-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
One on the way. And he pops him up back behind second base. Lee is under this one. 1 gone.
And a good job there of bouncing back after the home run. He looks to be unfazed by it. So he goes right back to business and gets the pop-up to the next guy.
Number 87 will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Peterson is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Might have had visions of another home run there. This pitch is right in his wheelhouse, but he winds up swinging right underneath it, popping it straight up.
Into the box now, Roger Doran, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And the pitch. Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time. Here's Papelbon's 1-1. And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's to 2-1 now. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 2-2 coming. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the American League 8 and the National League 4. Jonathan Lucroy will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 20, Jonathan Lucroy.
Manny Machado will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Houston Street is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Number 16, Houston Street.
Joe Panik will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In there, and it's 0-1. Now the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Derek Norris will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Derek Norris.
And Street coming in firing bullets. It's strike 1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
He waits. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Comes set. Now the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
Here comes a 1-2. Low for a ball as he battles back from down 0-2 to even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Another tough pitch and a tough call there. He couldn't get him to bite again, so he's worked it from 0-2 to 3-2.
3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. A look at our line score thus far. Already 7 home runs between these two clubs combined, and the ball's really been jumping out of here throughout the contest. Tony Sanchez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Okay, Tony.
1-0. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Here's the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Michael Lee will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Michael.
First pitch to him. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
The 2-0. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. And from that man's perch in the first base dugout, more of the same.
You know, I think the calls have gone both ways, but I bet you'd have a really hard time convincing him of that.
A 2-1 offering. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1. David Lee would be next. Here comes the 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. The 3-2 one more time. Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. Once again a 3-2. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
You know he wanted that one. And now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
David Lee will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. first offering on the way. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one.
Just get the base hit already.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
Come on, rip it anything close. Come on, make him earn it.
He's ready now, the pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Right-hander deals on 1-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. National Leaguers strand a couple. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Joe Panik will stay in the ballgame as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 12.
Derek Norris will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base. Craig Kimbrell will come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. Mike Trout will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Oh, and he hit this ball hard, too, didn't he? I mean, this is a fastball right out over the middle of the plate, and he just hammers it to get himself in scoring position here, leading off the inning.
Stepping in now, Miguel Cabrera, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Has a look, now the pitch. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Here comes the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Up next for the American League,
Jose Altuve will stand in. An RBI single in his first appearance. First pitch coming. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Right here.
1-0 pitch now. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Don't let him score.
Here's the 2-0. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Runner at second here with one man out. Here's the 2-2 home. Hit hard and caught down there at third. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are two gone now.
Hey, you got to be quick down there. It's the hot corner. Seems like a third baseman, most of the plays you have, it's either on you in a heartbeat or it's a slow roller. Not a whole lot of plays in between, but he stays with it to make the play there.
Michael Brantley will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and two away. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now the 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Now the 2-0 home. Still no thought of a challenge here as they'll run it to 3-0 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. The 3-0. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to do is put a guy on base right before you've got to face a great slugger at the plate. That ain't going to make things easier.
Nelson Cruz will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Right here. Come on now, let's get a kid
First
right
pitch
here.
coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially for a guy in this part of the lineup.
Here's a 1-0. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's a lead for the American League, 8-4. Michael Brantley will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 20.
Drew Storen is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the American League, number 22.
Buster Posey will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Buster Posey.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. On the way. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Suarez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
1 out, nobody on. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball on to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
And at this point in the game, your defenders will love you for this. He's been able to pick up the first 2 outs of the inning here on just 4 pitches.
Yasiel Puig will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the 9th. Got to make them sweat a little.
You can do it.
Now the pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Boy, no messing around here in this 9th inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys up. They're going to come right at you with their best pitch, and that's usually a fastball.
Here it comes.
Here we go.
A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All Star.
Come on, let's get a hit.
Here's the 1-2.
Here we go.
And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Trout is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, just an entertaining ball game here all around, and these guys are going to get out of here with a very nice victory.
And in an All-Star game atmosphere like this, it can sometimes be hard to single out one player for an MVP award, but the writers here have spoken as you get a look at our All-Star game Most Valuable Player presented by Topps.
I don't know if this was a unanimous selection or not. There's probably some writer out there who disagrees, but he's a worthy All-Star game MVP in my book. And I think all 3 of us put his name down at the top of our ballot.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The American League wins this thing 8-4. Good night from Cincinnati.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious American League All Stars. 8 runs, 9 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. The American League now claims home field advantage for this fall's World Series. The final line for the National League, 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors, they left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Michael Pineda. The loss goes to Casey Jansen. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.